yeah, so I'm an idiot. I mean, we knew this, but BMWs hurt peoples. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but it's definitely unhappy. I took it to work to do a wheel alignment on it because I just fit those coilovers to it, and that was all good. And then I took the young fella for a bit of a spin, and yeah, I mean, the tune's not right. I know the tune's not right, and I haven't bothered to do anything about the tune either because the tran is slippy. So, I mean, I asked for it. This is why you don't thrash on cars when the tune's not finished. And I know this, I know better, but yeah, she's not happy. Definitely down a hole. Well, there you go. As you guys just saw, and as the title says, I hurt the BMW. It was my own fault. I knew the tune wasn't right, and beating on a car with a tune that's not right is never a good idea. I know that. I know better, but I did it anyway. So yeah. Welcome to the videos, everyone. It is wonderful to have you guys here again as always. In today's video, we're going to tear the heads off the BMW and have a look and hope we don't find anything nasty. I'm half expecting a bent rod or cracked piston. Cracked piston I won't be able to tell looking at the tops of them. But I want to get the heads off. We'll check the head gaskets out. We'll check all the piston heights, make sure none of the rods are bent, and inspect the tops of the pistons for cracking, though I doubt I'm gonna see any of that from the top anyway. All of that checks out. We'll put the heads back on it, turbo kit, manifolds and stuff, and yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. That's probably going to take me more than today to complete fully, but at least in this video I want to have a look and see if there's a bent rod or not, because if there's a bent rod in this thing, then the engine's got to come out. If the engine's got to come out, I want to go and get my trans built first, so then when engine comes out I can do rod and piston, trans, and slap it back in, all ready to go for tuning. Some of you guys didn't know, I haven't mentioned this in the video yet, but the trans was slippy, basically in all gears, so first, second, third, fourth even, I think. Yeah, trans was just slippy. It was given to me, so it could have been hurt before, I'm not sure. That, or it's just making too much power and torque for the old 4L slippy. So I'm going to take it out. Well, sorry, actually I've grabbed my spare and I've taken it to market, hooked on trailers, and we're gonna beef it up a little bit. We're not gonna go crazy with it, but we're gonna, you know, gonna do enough upgrades in it that it should hold in there for what I'm trying to do with it. And then yeah, we'll slap that back in here, and hopefully I don't find any bent rods today. So yeah, that's enough nonsense from me. I'm gonna move this back. I'll take that top radiator hose off, dump the coolant out of it, can't get to that bottom one easily, so yeah, I'll take that top one off, dump as much coolant out of that bit as I can, and then bring it forward again and start tearing the rest of this apart. So I'm just slapping another set of stockers in it because they're enough for what I'm trying to do and they're cheap. And then I got a intake gasket kit over there as well. Alright, anyway, let's get stuck into it. Well, it was on this side. This gasket looks pretty good. I'm still stuck on there pretty well. Let's have a look behind door number 2. This one looks good too. So that's interesting. I may have just done all of this for nothing. Yeah. I'm going to have a poke around and see what I can find. Yeah, that one. I reckon that rod's bent. Yep. That one is definitely lower than the rest of them. Ah, well, that sucks. Sucks pretty bad. Alright, well, it looks like it has bent a rod. It's going to be hard to show you guys. But that one there is down in the bore slightly. I can feel it's down. All the rest of them, like that one, they're all just proud of the bore. That one's probably a little low as well, so I may have bent that one too. But I'm pretty certain that one's bent. So yeah, this is why we don't thrash on cars untuned. So that means it's going to be engine out job. So engine and trans I'm going to take out together. But I'm not going to bother doing any more on that today. If that's the case, I'll leave it as it is, and I'll wait until the trans is ready basically, and then I'll yank engine trans out. I'll pop the pan off it, punch out the bent rods and pistons, slap in some new ones, put the new trans on it, heads back on it and shove it back in the car, and work on getting that tune dialed in so that doesn't happen again. Well, doesn't happen again from a poor tune anyway. Yeah, so it's kind of bummed me out for the rest of the week. I'd like to try and find a way to get it on the hoist so I can get all the under stuff done, like tail shaft, exhaust off it, all those sorts of things, to get the engine and trans out a bit easier. So I'm probably going to have to push it out and then move Ethel out of the way, push it back in and put it on the hoist. Ethel is basically not having anything done to it. It's not going to be driven or anything really. I'm waiting to sell the engine out of it. If no one's interested in buying the engine, well then, complete, I'll part the engine out and separate it, heads, cam, block and rotating assembly, complete, etc. and do it that way. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Stupid me. If anyone's interested in buying Ethel's engine or parts of it, get in contact with me on the Facebook page and we can work something out. Apart from that, I've got to go and get trans together for this thing, and then I might try and work on swapping the cars around and pulling the engine trans out of it while that gets built, and so on and so forth. I am half tempted to just slap heads back on it and go again, but if that rod's bent there's no point, so I might as well just take it out and throw another rod and piston in it and go again. Anyway, that's going to be it from me in this video. Not really much else is going on. Just got to sell Ethel's engine. I'll get this thing sorted. Yeah. Anyway, that's it from me in this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your likes and comments down below, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to unleash the boost CO2 to the world. Grab yourself some merch off the website, also in the description. And yeah. I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully putting this thing back together. Bye bye.